Let's try graphing a hyperbola. In order to graph it, we must first write the equation in standard form so we can identify all of the important features. So, let's first group the terms with the same variable together. We'll also move the constant term to the right side of the equation. Next, factor out the leading coefficients on the squared terms. This gives 9 times the quantity y squared minus 2y minus 4 times the quantity x squared minus 4x equals 43. Now complete the squares. The square can be completed on the first binomial by adding 1. The square can be completed on the second binomial by adding 4. Because constants were added to the equation on the left side, these same constants must be added to the right side to keep the equation balanced. In the first term, 9 times 1 equals 9, so add 9 on the right side. Next, since negative 4 times 4 equals negative 16, add negative 16 on the right side. Rewriting the trinomials as perfect squares and simplifying the right side gives 9 times the quantity y minus 1 squared minus 4 times the quantity x minus 2 squared equals 36. Finally, divide both sides by 36 and simplify. That gives us the quantity y minus 1 squared over 4 minus the quantity x minus 2 squared over 9 equals 1. Now that we have the equation in standard form, we can identify all of the important features. The center of the hyperbola is the point hk, so the center is at 2, 1. Next, we need to identify the values of a and b. Notice that a squared equals 4, so a equals 2. Then we have b squared is equal to 9, so b is equal to 3. In our standard form equation, the x squared term is negative, so the hyperbola opens up and down. That means the vertices have the form hk plus or minus a. Substituting, we get that the vertices are at 2, 1 plus or minus 2. We can also write these as 2, negative 1, and 2, 3. Next, we have to find the equations of the asymptotes. Since the hyperbola opens up and down, the equations of the asymptotes will be in the form y equals plus or minus a over b times the quantity x minus h plus k. Substituting, we get y equals plus or minus 2 over 3 times the quantity x minus 2 plus 1. We can now plot the hyperbola. First, let's plot the center and the two vertices. Next, we plot the asymptotes. Finally, sketch the hyperbola, making sure each branch passes through its respective vertex and approaches the asymptotes.